everyone, I'm Audrey and you're listening to Audrey Pathfinder. I'm a student in grade 3 and I'm on a mission to map out career paths of the future. Today we're on location with Mr. Malik to learn what it is like to own and operate a Popeyes restaurant. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. I'm excited to learn more about restaurant ownership, leadership, and what it takes to run a successful business. Alright, let's get into it. Question 1. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Malik, and I'm an owner of Popeyes Ajax North. Aside from that, I also own Malik Academy alongside with my beautiful wife. I also do sports training and personal training on the side as well. So I do a lot of different things.
Question 2. What inspired you to become a restaurant owner?
So I've always been interested in business and entrepreneurship as I studied it at the university level. Well, my business journey started way before that. I think it started around the age of 13, 14 when my family started getting into this business in the first place. So I was always at the store with my father at an early age, just helping out, trying to learn more about the business. And I think that's where my entrepreneurship journey really started from.
Question 3. How did you get started with Popeyes?
So it was more of a family business. My uncle, after the 2008 recession, he ended up leaving his career in mechanical engineering, and he decided to take the leap of faith and join alongside with one of the largest franchise owners in Canada. He went and took on the risk, worked day in, day out to get to where he was or to where he is today. And he took my father and many other family members along with the ride, and we were all there and we did different things, but it was essentially the same thing at the core. Through his leadership and expertise, we were able to flourish and take it to the next level, I would say.
Question 4. What does a typical day look like for you?
So a typical day for me would be checking up on the restaurant operations, reviewing sales, managing inventory, supporting and training the staff, handling any customer concerns, and just focusing more on the customer experience and planning for future business growth. I would say no 2 days are the same. Every day is different for me. So I jump in wherever. I call myself the ace of all trades.
Jack of all trades is master of none, but is still better than master of one.
That's good.
Question 5. What are some of your responsibilities as a restaurant owner?
So my responsibilities include hiring and training the staff, emphasis on training, managing finances, maintaining food quality and safety standards, making sure everything is being followed, ordering the inventory, supporting customers, and just marketing the business wherever we go, and ensuring the restaurant runs efficiently.
Okay. What education, training, or experience helped you prepare for this career?
So I completed my bachelor's degree in global business management, and I also studied accounting as well. So my education gave me a strong understanding of, I believe, just numbers and business operations. Aside from that, while I was going to school, I developed very strong leadership skills through sports and coaching and different things that I went through in life. So I think those would be like some experiences that I went through that made me into the person that I am.
Question 7. What skills do you use most often in your work?
I think from sports, I learned one thing, which was leadership and how to run a team efficiently and making sure that everybody is holding up their end so that the ship sails smoothly, right? I think communication is key as well. So being able to communicate strongly with your employees, and they're like a family, right? You have to treat them very nicely, and there's a fine line of what you can say to them, what you can't say to them. So just knowing those things and making sure that you're always in a positive vibe at the workplace. So they're excited to come to work every single day and motivated too.
Question 8. What do you enjoy most about owning and operating a restaurant?
Honestly, the number one thing that I enjoy the most is not necessarily working under anybody. So a lot of the employees over here, they work under my leadership. They look up to me, and if they have any questions or concerns, they raise it towards me, and then I get answers for them, or I train them based off my 14 years of experience. Aside from that, I also love building relationships with customers. They all know me when they walk in the door. Well, most of them, I wouldn't say all of them, because we operate for long hours. Just seeing a positive impact on our restaurant and on our community. I also enjoy helping team members grow and develop new skills.
Question 9. What are some of the biggest challenges you face?
Right now, due to inflationary pressures, I would say managing costs and the efficiency of staffing and trying to control labor hours, but at the same time maintaining a high service standard, especially for a brand like Popeyes. We have to adapt. Ever since after COVID, I think things changed a lot. Ever-changing customer needs can be very, very challenging to face at a storefront, especially at a franchise like Popeyes.
Question 10. How do you manage employees and keep the restaurant running smoothly?
I focus mostly on clear communication, proper training standards, and leading by example. So when employees feel supported and valued, they are more motivated to provide excellent customer service. And that's the number one thing about this business.
Question 11. What advice would you give to students who are interested in entrepreneurship or owning a restaurant one day?
So the number one advice that I would give to students that are interested in entrepreneurship would be just you have to put in a lot of work, a lot of hours, a lot of dedication. And what I would always say is the grind never stops. And that's why my motivation and my motto always growing up was and I was known for this as grind season, because I would work out a lot and I would play a lot of basketball, and then at the same time I would be a business owner. We would be working hard and studying at the same time. So it wasn't easy. Getting into it young is a good thing because you adapt and you're able to change and learn the ways early so that you can teach others as you grow up.
Question 12. What is one thing you wish more people knew about the restaurant industry?
I wish that people understood how hard it is to just run a restaurant in the first place. And then sometimes customers don't understand that either. And they're always, either it took too long or the food's not up to standard or this, that. But they have to understand either we can have stuff ready for them and it won't be as fresh, or we can try to keep it as fresh as possible and they shouldn't mind waiting the few extra minutes so that we can get them fresh food every single time. I would say that's the number one challenge in our industry, finding a fine balance without wasting too much food, because that's not in our beliefs either that we should waste excessive food. So we try to keep it as fresh as possible, but try to avoid as much waste as possible, because inflation is a real thing. Chicken is expensive. This is handcrafted chicken. You don't find it anywhere else in the industry like this. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Question 13. If you could go back and give your younger self one piece of career advice, what would it be?
Well, what advice would I give myself knowing things that I know now? Would be just learn more about finances. I think the schooling system doesn't do a great job of teaching people about financial literacy. Aside from that, any young person, just learn to be patient. I think as my younger self, I wasn't as patient as I am now. Especially working with a large team, I've become much more patient as time has gone on. I mean, success doesn't happen overnight. You gotta be patient and just trust the process.
Thanks for the interview.
High five.
Now it's time for the official Pathfinder career rating. Here's how I rate the career of a restaurant owner across 3 categories. Preparation level. How much training, learning, or practice you need for this career. I give it a 3 out of 5 gold star rating. Impact rating. How much this career helps people, serve communities, or make a difference. I give it a 4 out of 5 gold star rating. The Audrey fit. How much I would personally enjoy this career. I give it a 3.9 gold star rate because I'd eat all the chicken before it was served. That wraps up today's episode of Audrey Pathfinder. A huge thank you to Mr. Malik for sharing his experience and teaching us more about restaurant ownership and entrepreneurship. A quick shout out to my sister's podcast, Olivia's Book Nook, where she shares book reviews and recommendations. Go check it out. And thank you to all the kids and families listening. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and keep building your own path. See you next time.